Good morning, Year 8. And I'm going to start by saying Happy New Year and, well, welcome back in a kind of roundabout way. I'm saying welcome back because there's not any kind of normal that I'm welcoming you back to. You'll have seen the news or heard the news by now that school's going to be closed right the way through potentially until the half-term break in February. Now, earlier on this evening, that wasn't what we expected. And we'd planned on 2 weeks, and we'd told you about 2 weeks of being closed. But here we are, welcoming you back to 5 or 6 or who knows how many weeks of online learning here at the Academy. So I guess the first message really is that we are here for you. Even though we're not in the same building, we are still here for you in exactly the same way as we would be if we were in school. You can see down that right-hand side of the screen the names and the email addresses of all the people that are here for you in particular, apart from your subject teachers who obviously you can contact with questions about the work, questions about the lessons. But the people on the right-hand side here are all people you can contact if you feel that things aren't going so well, you're not happy about how things are going, or you have any concerns about the online learning or anything in general regarding how you're feeling with how the lockdown is going. And if you email any of these people, they'll come back to you as soon as they can and maybe arrange a phone call or a Teams meeting or just reply to your email. But whatever you want for support, we are all here to help you because we're really aware that as far as schools are being closed, some people will absolutely think that's fantastic. However, some people may feel overwhelmed with the online learning, may feel like they're drowning in online lessons. And if you do feel like that, please get in touch. So things will seem different to when we were in the lockdown last time between March and the summer holidays. You may have quite fond memories of the last lockdown, of maybe doing work outside, spending more time outdoors, and enjoying that time away from school for a lot of people. However, it will feel different this time. We're in a different season to start with. We're in the winter. It will feel different. But also, the work that we'll be asking you to do will feel different also. And what I'd like to do now is talk you through some of the expectations that we're going to have around the lockdown this time and why these things are really important. So these are our expectations of you whilst we're in this second full lockdown. Firstly, you'll log on to Microsoft Teams every morning for registration. Registration, as you know, because you're watching this now, will be at 8:45 until 9 o'clock. And that is the case for Tuesdays as well. There won't be an extended link time on a Tuesday. And your form tutor will talk you through things that happen in that day and give you some positive thoughts and motivation about how to tackle the day ahead. You'll also get a present mark should you be attending this online registration on a morning. And those people who don't have present marks will be in contact with Home to find out if there are any issues stopping you logging on a morning. The expectation is for the teachers that we will be teaching all of our lessons as live lessons. So obviously the expectation for you is you attend the online lessons. They'll run absolutely in line with your timetable. If you have maths period 1 on a Tuesday, you'll still have maths period 1 on a Tuesday. And chances are this lesson will be a little bit of a teacher input, and then for you to go on and complete the tasks. Your teacher will always be online for the full hour, even if they're not talking to you during the whole hour. So they're there to ask questions should you need to. So you must be prepared. You need to be ready at the start of the day with all the things that you think you could potentially need for your lessons, just like you would do if you were at school. You need to think about this lockdown as just like being at school, but you're at home. So be prepared. Have pens, pencils, calculator, anything you think that you might need. And be on time, as you would be for a lesson. You would be on time in school. The expectation is that you are on time for the lessons during this lockdown period. Also, I would ask you to participate in the lessons. The teacher will be teaching you the lesson and will want some feedback and will want to be able to ask questions. Be that person who contributes, be that person who participates in the lesson. It makes the whole experience a lot more pleasant for everybody. And there's the expectation that you'll complete the tasks. This is the work that will be set throughout the course of the lesson. If you're struggling with it, ask the teacher. They are there online for you to ask questions. And the final thing is to complete the homework. Just like in school, you'll have the lesson, but there'll also be homework tasks to complete as well. So make sure you complete your homework just in time for the next lesson, or whenever it is that the teacher asks you to complete it by. So you might ask, why is it different this time to last time? Well, there has already been so much time lost, so much learning time that everybody has lost out on. We need to make sure that you are minimizing any more lost learning. And we don't know how long this will last. When I started doing these slides, it was before 8 o'clock on Monday evening, and we were expecting 2 weeks of a school lockdown for year 8. It's now after 8 o'clock, and we now know it's up to potentially 6 weeks, but we just don't know how long this will last. And your education is really, really important. So we really need to focus now on making sure that the lost learning is minimized and we can all move forward in our learning journey. And you might ask the question, why should I bother? Well, here's why. However long it takes for us to come back to school, we will come back to school. And you don't want to be behind all of your classmates. You don't want to be the one who hasn't worked and doesn't understand the content that's being delivered. It's your time that you can shine. You can show your teachers what you're made of. You can show them that you are motivated, want to be successful and are trying your hardest. All the lessons will be prepared in just the same way as if we were in school. The teachers will have put lots of time and effort into preparing these lessons. So you go, you shine, you show them how hard you're going to try. You put your mark on these lessons and you can make a difference during this lockdown period. So that's it from me. It's time to start learning. It must be nearly 9 o'clock. So period 1, time to go. Enjoy the day. And remember, if there's any questions, any concerns, come back to me, Mr. Horner, your form tutors, Mrs. Storrow, Mrs. Jones. We're all here to help if there's things you are unsure about. Take care and have a good day.